Government has continued to push for investment across various sectors of the economy. The efforts have started bearing fruit as Bayer has now invested $35 million in a seed processing plant in KABWE district. The Bayer Itawa seed plant in KABWE has become the largest maize seed plant in Central and Southern Africa as it can produce 3 times more seed than most processing plants. President Hakainde Hichilema was in KABWE to officially open the plant.
An average farmer here produces only 2 tons per hectare, small-scale farm. What you are doing here, which is hybrid seed, the genetics of our seed, which would support our desire to increase productivity from 2 tons per hectare of maize. And when you hear the numbers of 2 million farmers growing to 10 million farmers, I said to the ambassador here, that's half of our population. Can you imagine that? Please listen when people are talking. Listen. When they are talking, don't listen to me, but listen to them. 2 million farmers, multiply that by 8 or 10. You know what I mean. The people the farmer looks after. If you get to 10 million, you've taken care of the population by and large. And the economy invariably grows. It's a beautiful story.
And President Hichilema tasked the company to ensure that its seeds are resistant to drought and diseases.
Early maturity, of course they will have medium, late maturity as a choice because the farmers who irrigate can afford to have medium and late maturing variety. And then the resistance to drought, the resistance to diseases. I want us again to put our hands together to thank Bayer for that, for taking account of those factors. I believe that with this facility here, and acknowledging what my colleagues have already said, the speakers before me, we have a reason as a country to support this investment because it fits in our own agenda.
The president also highlighted the importance of targeting the export market.
You cannot grow this country's economy if you don't export because the domestic demand is small. 20 million people is a small number of consumers. First line. The second line, disposable incomes within the small population. It's not as strong as we would like it to be. So we have to export. And so I got a bit of blows around this issue. But the point wasn't that we export and ignore domestic consumption and demand. No, it is to meet the domestic consumption as a barest minimum, but then to generate more for export. Then we can grow the economy.
President Hichilema also issued a directive to ensure such investments are not blocked.
Ministers, please, let's support this project. Permanent secretaries, government. I see the permanent secretary from cabinet office. Bureaucrats. We don't need bureaucrats. That's how I say bureaucrats when I'm unhappy. They all know. Bureaucrats. Speed. Unblocking things that stand in the way of investments like this is what will take us to where we want to go. Simple.
Meanwhile, Bayer Chief Executive Officer Bill Anderson said his company is equal to meeting the president's target on maize production.
Mr. President, your vision to turn Zambia into a breadbasket for the region and to achieve 10 million metric tons of maize production in your country by 2027. Let me just reassure you that with this site, we are ready to do our part to achieve your vision.
Agriculture Minister Ruben Mtolo commended the resilience of investors despite the drought that hit the country in the previous farming season.
We do not disturb the export potential even when we have problems in Zambia. Bear is a living example. We did that with them. Even when things were hard, seed had to be replanted because of the drought. Bear, they came to the office. Madame came to the office, and we discussed and said, we will not stop you.
The farmers are ready to step up and maximize production.
I would like to thank government for providing good policies and for this trade environment that is enabling for investment.
The high-yielding seeds produced here will reach 6.4 million smallholder farmers in Zambia and other countries in sub-Saharan Africa in 2025 and up to 10 million by 2030. 280 direct jobs have been created and over 10,000 indirect through the outgrower scheme. To date, the investment by Bayer is the second largest private investment by a German company in Zambia. Wilson Mulinda, ZNBC News, KABWE, Central Province.